we have noises now? We have noises now? We have noises. All right. You know, it would be helpful if Comcast just said, hey, we're having trouble with the internet right now. There's a technician in the area working on it. Instead of, oh, hey, let's restart your modem, and it's all on your fault, because they could never tell us when there's a problem. They're afraid if somebody actually admits there's a problem, they may be liable for it. And then I'll want a refund for my money for the month. Which, oh wait, no, that's the way it should work. You're not providing the service that I'm paying you for. I'm sorry. Me and Comcast have a love-hate relationship. I love to hate them. The quartz and coal I'm not super worried about. I'm more worried about being picked up stuff here. Even though if I was smart, I would sell my bits. Try to or more hematite. Considering that this has only been here for like 3 or 4 days, I think. It's only the 3rd day, or 3.5 days since I got these and put them in place. Oh, I should have brought more pots. It's amazing. So what happened was I tried to basically contact the Xfinity freaking troubleshooter to restart my modem, and it was like, oh yeah, we don't actually see your modem. And then I was like, what do you mean you don't see my modem? It's right there. So I had to power off my modem and restart it. And then they could see the modem so that they could restart it. That seems like the way that's supposed to work. So basically, they're having connectivity issues to the switch or whatever it is that, sends stuff to my house. Because they don't know how to waterproof things, because I live in Houston, and when it rains, it rains. So that switch, every time it rains, or whatever the board is or whatever, gets wet, and I start losing, or my internet doesn't work that well. But it's not a problem because as long as they ignore it and wait a couple of days, it dries out and it starts working again. So I think me and Frontier are going to have a conversation this afternoon, and just I don't know. I just at this point I'll roll the dice and see, and give the other company a chance, because Comcast has done nothing but screw up and just you know take money and not fix the problem. So I hate being an early adopter of internet in a new area, but honestly it's fiber, so it should be fine. I think that's all. I think I've already got the one. And then I'll have we'll just see what it is. To be honest, like the Comcast is just, and the big thing is, and I don't even hit it anymore, but that the 1 terabyte data cap for Comcast, it just pisses me off to no end. Just makes me and hopefully at some point I'll get this guy still here. So 11 days. Usually not a fan of doing too many capturing of stuff, but there was too much. Basically, I come here looking for hematite and chromite, and I found it in decent quantities. That's what I really wanted, because having chromite and hematite, I needed the iron. I go back full. I'm gonna leave a bunch of fuel here, just so if we do need fuel, we have it. Make sure I don't have it. All right. But yeah, so Comcast has had their chance for years. They constantly just jack it up, and then whenever you call, like the thing that I hate about calling Comcast is I'm like, hey, there's a problem with my internet, and then they'll be like, oh no, everything's fine, like you just need to restart your modem. And then I'll restart my modem, and then after I restart the modem, then they'll be like, oh yeah, sorry, there's a technician in the area working on it. We're having difficulty right now. Why can't you just tell me that to begin with? I just admit that there's an issue. Let's move on. But no, I've got to spend 15 or 20 minutes trying to figure out troubleshoot, and then even though I will say restarting the modem this morning, even though we restarted the modem like a week ago, like I shouldn't have to restart my modem every week. That way I know which one I'm aiming for when I come down. And honestly, probably what I'll do, I want to maybe do this afternoon, is bring some stuff down here, bring enough things down here to build a small factory here. So I'll just bring. Well, I won't have sodium, so I won't be able to make Xeron. I'll have to look and see. Well, because I think I can make it with some chromium. I may take one of them and just have it make some. Problem is it wouldn't be X1, it'd be X something else. But I may look at trying to start building some fuel there, or figure out how we're going to go. But so I'll be right back. So I ended up bringing 1.2 kilotons back. Granted, some of that is my scrap and stuff. But and then Sunday night we'll have a special stream. I'm trying to work all that stuff out with Surface to make sure people know that it's happening. You get the announcement out on the main channel, and then hopefully have people be able to come visit, hang out. Currently, I think I'm going to go with the 25 million quanta for whoever goes with others, 10 million and 5 million for second and third places. Have a 10 million prize for best in show. I want to have basically a prize specifically for the best design, most creative type build. Like I don't know what to call it yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, because I want it to be based on creativity and having a cool design, as opposed to just somebody slapping a bunch of elements together and like the AT-AT, or the little truck. Like the little truck would be a great contender for it if I hadn't built it, because obviously I can't give myself that prize that can't jack up. Like hell, I could do whatever I want to, really, if I get down to it. But yeah, probably wouldn't make for a good
Passengers immobilization
a
starting.
good experience for the people playing.
Warp sequence initiated. sequence completed. Passengers released.
Break my thought. Mouse back that. Well, we'll see if that solves that problem or not. So, Tuesday, July 5th, after stream, Frontier is going to come install internet for me. So, we'll see how that works. If that's the case, then I'll have them put that in, and shortly after they put that in, I'll call Comcast to tell them they can stuff it up their nose. So frustrating. At least with Frontier, it's fiber optics going in. They're putting in brand new equipment right now. Oh wait, and it should double my speed. Like ridiculous upload change. And it's half the price. So we'll see how that works out. And then I'm gonna go tell I'll let Kim know too. Because this can be way more speed than obviously her or my aunt need, but my aunt won't leave Comcast because she's they have to have cable. I'm done. I am done with the cable. Oh, it's raining. That's what's going on. What the hell's that noise? Coming a frog choker outside. Just 220 hay liters. Holy crap, that is so much iron from that place. Slow it down to one here. I do like the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor is a really nice ship. I like to add purple to it, but kind of hard to do that. Well, it's not hard to do it. It's just hard to find a good purple. So somebody did say the other day they had a purple wood. I don't know if it's any good. Make with the landing. One of these days, I'm gonna have to clear all this crap off my lawn. One. All right. Well, that should give me some iron and some chromium. I can't remember what the other one was I needed. What else do I want? Calcium. I think Pete has a calcium. It's positive. I need to take a bunch more keyboards to Market 6. Somebody bought all my keyboards off of Market 6, or all the programming boards. All right. Red, how you doing, my friend? All right, so that was already in the Extra Life org. This one. To try that I need an extreme remote play scheme. Does that work still? So I do know. Are you talking about like GeForce Now or? Because GeForce Now functions. It's the game needs to be optimized. It's definitely got some
fun and funky optimization issues. It's a
Yeah.
beta. I'm back, by the way.
So I have an appointment for July 5th between 1 and 5 in the afternoon to have fiber put in.
Oh, did you ring the new mob?
Oh, no, I didn't ring them. I just put it on the internet. I just typed in all the stuff.
Oh, well. That's organized.
So instead of $110 a month, it's going to be $65 a month, and it doubles my internet speed.
Huh.
I-
So yeah, Gamer Red 25 says no, remote play is in the Steam remote play system. Use one machine to run the game, stream it over the network to something running the Steam client.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do that. Like if you do it, but Gamer also, do you have an active account as of 2 days ago? Because if you have an active account as of 2 days ago, you should have a summer DAC, and you can give your friend 30 days of game time. Oh, you use the DAC to get it. Mr. I'm gonna go with Brain. How you doing this morning? That sucks, dude. I hate it when you get stabbed by a friend. You can come join our org, dude. We won't backstab you. Maybe you would backstab us. You didn't have one active. You're waiting till payday. Okay. I may have some summer DAX. How come every time I say summer DAX, did you ever watch Grease Peak with John Travolta and the Summer Lovin' song? I'd play it, but I'd probably get DMCA'd next.
What year was this movie released?
I don't know, like 60s?
Why would I know it then? Probably
'Cause it's
doesn't
a
help
classic.
that I knew it was a movie, though. I just realized the flaw in my sentences. I knew it was a movie straight up.
1978.
Abort.
Here. Don't play it. Stop playing at YouTube. I don't need that. I don't need that stuff. Here. This is what I'm thinking about, people. It's Summer Lovin'. I just made a second account for now, and I'm playing it on that. Yeah, that's fine. I think between we had a couple of people that we thought wanted the game, so we had ideas for our summer decks, and then they didn't pan out. So honestly, at this point, if somebody wants a deck, like I'm fine with it. I would rather them be used than them go, unused. If somebody wants to come in and try the game, like I'm all for that. Sorry, I'm logging into my server right now. It's not. It's for me. Nope, not certain. I want to be. Oh, Mercury. I'm on the wrong page. Let's try that. Updates on that. That. What's this? That will work. All right. So that should allow me to do this and go. Oh, I should have more than that by now. Ah, there you go. Yeah, construct slots 31 now. All right, I'm good. I can put some slots in there. That'll be great. Let's see what's going on here. God, I heard that song. I hate it. I'm not saying I like it, Pete. I'm just saying every time I say Summer Dax, I just keep thinking of it in my brain and it hurts. Maybe upgrading my CPU. I would be more worried about your RAM. Make sure when you play, you turn box rendering down. Yeah, if you guys are playing, go into your graphics, go to custom. I've dropped to 4 cores. My laptop I run on 2. So my laptop is a 7700 HQ with 32 gigs of RAM in it and a 1060 video card. I run on 2 for my number of threads. My desktop is a i5960X overclocked 4.4 gigahertz with 64 gigs of RAM and a 2080 Ti, and I run on 4. I think default it wants me to run on 8. I'm just like, no. I would drop. It'll just beat your processor. Yeah, but I'm running on a complete, like, this is all a radiator. Like, this is the whole top of my case all the way across the radiator. So I have my radiators like that big. It's freaking massive. Yeah. Ryzen 3 32G, but payday by me a Ryzen 9 5950X. Nice. RAM and GPU is great. DDR4 Dual Radeon. Yeah, you should have more than enough power. Gamer Red. Yeah. Oh wow. So I will say, if you guys are interested, Sunday night, I normally stream in the mornings. So I usually stream. Now I'm streaming 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then Sunday night, however, we're going to stream at like 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time to whenever we're done. So we're making these crazy things here. If I can remember these colors. Yeah, mine does in 2 days. So I built this rocket sled. It's basically just a sled. If you guys have ever heard of a Red Bull Flugtag, basically you have a bunch of people that build gliders. They shove them off of a platform into a river or a lake, and it's just good fun. So what we're doing is we built a rocket sled to basically launch gliders. So these guys here, these are gliders. The requirements are they have to be an XS core. So it has to be an extra small core. You obviously need a pilot seat. You're not allowed to have any engines. No engines, no hover engines, no vertical boosters, no rocket boosters, nothing to give it forward power. Or upward power, right? You can have wings, you can have stabilizers, you can have adjusters, you can have ailerons, you can have all that stuff, but you're not allowed to have no engines, right? So this is one I built, and these are all going to be kind of available for people to toy with too. This is another one I built here. Just kind of little guys. And then I built this one. This one was just to see if I could. So I put 2 large stabilizers on an excess core. It was not easy to get them to fit and make it look like they were supposed to fit. And then I built this guy here. So you may be thinking to yourself, why would I want to build a glider and take my hard-earned time and money to build a glider to go have somebody yeet me off of a cliff 650 meters above sea level and see how far I can glide? Well, the answer to that is you like money, because first prize is 25 million quanta. Second prize will be 10 million quanta. Third prize will be 5 million quanta. And yes, the AT-AT is a glider. So if we go inside the AT-AT, oh look, it's got wings. Got stabilizers. So I made the AT-AT. These are just basically voxels I pulled out of XVX's voxel library, kind of threw them here, and then put wing and stabilizer to get them to fly. And then, so you're going to have 25 million quanta for first prize, 10 million per second, 5 million for third prize, for whoever reaches the farthest, right? Then whoever has the best design, which is going to be hard to quantify because it's basically going to be me picking my favorites out, is also going to get 10 million quanta. I may try to get another one of these things built. This is going to be a prize ship too. So if you don't recognize this is Serapus's warp shuttle, and it's basically a rocket-powered shuttle. You can rocket power it into orbit, and then you glide back in. I was curious, so I checked no doing for support for my room. Well, it's still early. So I figured that was a good prize for a glider competition, to have a ship that basically its re-entry is a glide. So we'll have that one's, and it's fully fueled and ready to go. Matter of fact, I just built it last night. So that, and then like you see, it's all nice blue and white. I've updated mine over here. So this is my personal one, which has got the purple and put purple carbon on purple and purple lights. As you know, purple. So I'm just trying to do that. So like I said, rules are you need to have got to be excess core. It has to be no powered flight, because I'm just trying to keep it fun. I'm trying to do something different, trying to do something fun, and trying to make sure that it's fun, something different. And this will definitely be different. Make sure all this stuff's extra. But I think it's really here still. And it's going to be open to anybody that wants to join. Anybody that plays DU is more than welcome to come join and hang out and play with us. And it will be at the XUX's castle in Ilya. So obviously you'll have to be there in order for it to. So the way it's going to work is we're going to take your ship. You'll come back here and you'll put it on the rocket platform. once you put it on the rocket platform, we'll have the rocket platform pilot climb on board. They will basically boost you into speed, and then basically yeet you off the side of the cliff. And then once we get you up to speed, you'll be disconnected from the basically forcefully decoupled from the oh, well, that's a good place. I don't know how you ended up in there, but okay. Probably not. And then we're going to try to do our best to make sure that the glider or the rocket sled gets out of your way. And then once the rocket sled gets out of your way, it's up to you to see how far you can go. I suspect the first one's going to be kind of it's going to be a bit special. I have a feeling because nobody's really tried to do this stuff before. We're not entirely sure it's going to even function and work. We're hoping that it will, but we don't really know until we actually get over there and start trying it. Speaking of which, anybody want to come help me try? Probably tomorrow's stream is going to be. I'm going to fly this thing out. I may fly it out to the castle tonight. And then once I get it out there, work on trying to do some testing tonight and see kind of how it functions. The issue is because I want to be able to test it earlier and find out if it actually functions and works. But I've decided to build my base on the far side of the freaking planet from everybody, which is great for, you know, it being nice and quiet, having, you know, space and stuff, but not so good for the old you know, getting close to our, you know, delivering stuff. I should actually probably, when I since I'm planning on going over there, should probably talk to Serapis and see if he needs more data elements. If you guys are playing and you do need, if you're building ships and stuff and you need data elements, please let me know. I'll make you good deals. The whole factory here is basically data elements. Stuff I left. problem is the servers are kind of slow. Hopefully, Mercury will bring some people back. But it I honestly love this game so much. My goal is to just try to get this game to work as best as we can, because I don't know. I think, and don't get me wrong, like the game has some problems. Like, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But like a glove. It's like it was meant to fit there. Like I planned for that. Glorious. It's in beta. It's got some optimization issues. It's got some memory leaks. It's got, it's not perfect. But like, honestly, it's the game that I kind of wanted, that I've wanted for years. No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, hell, Starfield, and I'm not. I am not on the hype train for Starfield. At first I kind of was. I was like, oh, this would be great. The more I look at Starfield, the more I'm like, I don't know if Starfield's gonna be. I don't know. It sounds good, but it sounds like single player No Man's Sky. And I need to get my ass over there to be a test pilot and B, to program the boost and patch triggers. It's up to you. Like, it doesn't have to be. I just want to start moving stuff over there. Partially because I want a bunch of crap to I want stuff to start showing up, so that people kind of know it's there. I need to talk to Serapis to make sure. I don't want to just start stacking a bunch of shit in the middle of his workspace, because that is his land after all. But I want to try to get some stuff over there so that people. I'm trying to get the creative juices flowing. Because and part of the stuff, like all the stuff that I built, all the AT-AT, all the little van truck, all the forklift, all that stuff is just to maybe stimulate somebody's idea, and kind of see if we can get going. And some of them I've specifically built in different weird ways. Like the AT-AT, there are so many voxels that are just exposed on the back and the bottom of it. Because usually when you start getting voxels to voxels, that's when you start having problems. I need to load a bunch of stuff in there too. Because I need to load enough things to make. I want to probably end up with at least 4 of those ships. I want to have at least probably 4 rocket sleds. The problem is like I may only be able to get like 2 of them onto this thing at once. I probably can just stack them up. Nope, nope. I want you to stay on the ship. No, stay on the ship. Bad glider. Like how I'm yelling at the glider for being a bad glider for gliding. So I want to try to get some stuff over there, and then not only that, but we need to have some testing to find out if stuff is going to work, and figure out how big of a pain in the butt this is going to be, how many people I'm going to need to be able to help me. I do kind of want to build another small glider. I don't know if I have. I'm maybe running out of excess cores. I've built a lot of excess ships these days. That's going to slow me down. Oh. Maybe not. It seems like I have 20 of them here. And I am looking for if you guys have like little cars or especially like if they're cosmetic type stuff that's not meant to be a ship. Like I would love to find out whoever made this thing, because I'd like to have pictures of it, because I don't want to take this one apart, because but I would love to turn this into a glider. I may turn, because I can pull the voxels out of this and turn this into a glider. I would love to do it to Baby Shark too. So yeah, and at that point, I can, once I figure out all the graphics, I can just kind of put it back in there. But I need to figure out what I need to build that. Bronze. Let's try it out. Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong box. Let's try this box instead. Okay. That seems like that should be in there. Oh well, I'll just make one. Construct advanced. Advanced. Nope, construct advanced. About right. I can that. Go do this. Go away. So I need. Oh, that is a bunch. Great. Plastic. Iron. Better plastic. HP pattern steel. Pattern. Yeah, it's not that super big, Pete. The problem is I just want to make sure that when you're ready, I'm ready. Because as soon as you're ready for me to push the button, I want to be able to push the button. And I want to have enough stuff over there so that we can try to test weird stuff to find out how broken it's going to be, how quickly.
What?
Oh, for you were asking about the testing for the and test quality. He said, okay, so I can program that together later.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, 10 minutes has passed, my brain was just like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I basically just wanted to know if you were planning a test today or now or stream it all, and I'd need to quickly paste
I
over
may
there.
honestly the best thing to do would be for me to today while I'm at work to try to get all the stuff over there, and then when I get home tonight, to do some testing tonight when I get home.
Right. So some point today, then I will head over to. I guess it'll be at the castle then.
Yeah. I figured that's the best thing to do is to be able to go. That way, we're testing it with exactly what we're trying to do.
In that case, some point today, I head to the castle. I will add in the triggers that I need for warp drive and jump ag, and set it up so that the ag one fires your forward boosters, and the jump drive, which is J, by the way, Alt J, will then make sure the primary boosters are off, hit the brakes, wait a moment. Oh, sorry, detach, wait a moment. Actually, no, because it's going to have to do it all at once, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'll consult the timings.
so the is the timer part of it not working?
Oh, no, so I can't remember what the timings were, but, like, I can do the timings. The trick will be, because we're not going to be able to automate the whole thing, you'll have to manually hit Alt-G at the right time and then hit Alt-J at the right time.
Okay.
Or whoever's, flying the platform.
Yeah,
I've got to make sure that the sequence happens in the right order. You wrote it down, didn't you? I forgot that.
mm-hmm.
Migraines do that.
Migraine brain,
Yes.
that's a thing. Yeah, I know that my worry was just, having the rocket boosters timed, because the problem is I want to launch everybody with the same speed off the end of the ramp. That's almost more important to me than anything else, because the problem is, if I'm manually controlling it, some people may get a second and a half, some people may get 2 seconds, some people may get 2.5 or 3 seconds, and that's gonna be a massive advantage.
Because I'm basically going to take the existing whatever flight script we put on there and augment it with additional buttons. I can throw in events, so I can make start a timer for 2 seconds that right after it turns the booster on, and then after 2 seconds it can turn the booster off. So that's not an issue. It's just
Okay. Yeah.
You will
So
have to hit the button to start the booster sequence, and you will have to, when you get clear of the platform, hit the button to eject.
Okay.
Because, well, I mean, I don't have any way of figuring out whether you're past the platform or not yet.
Well, I figured that we would just do it time-based, so... And,
I suppose what I could do is, you plan to fly the platform off the edge, right? Like, completely off the edge, like...
Well, we'll have to see once we get over there, if we can get the gliders to where they'll work. Because if I can give you enough speed, right, the glider should have a little bit of lift. So we may be able to stop it from the end of the platform and not actually fly it off the edge. Because the thing's got enough stopping force that, like, it can stop.
Okay, so then in that case, what I do is, you hit Alt-G, it fires the rockets, starts the timer for 2 seconds. After 2 seconds, it immediately ejects, slams the brakes on, and we cross our fingers and wait.
Yeah, exactly. And then just slams the brakes on full stop. Because it's got 110 G's of braking force.
If that doesn't work and we have to fly off the edge, then I can probably put...
But the thing is even if it does fly off the edge, then it just will float to the bottom.
Yeah, what I was going to say is, if we have to, have it shoot off the edge in order for it to work, and then, fire boosters down, what I can do is I can put some laser levels on the back corners of the structure. Not laser levels, laser emitters, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think we can count or measure the beam length of those. And I can simply have it check every, eighth of a second or something.
We can just do that. As soon as they use, instead of using a time thing, use that as the trigger. The only problem with that is that, like, the whole point is with the time.
This was if we end up finding that we can't stop at the end of the runway on the runway and have it work. then I can just put a laser level on each corner and trigger the braking sequence, play it going off the edge and going right down now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. So we have a plan. I don't know. It's either going to be a glorious plan or a disaster. It's going to be one of them.
Well, you know, it might happen in an hour and 20 minutes or so, depending on how things go with other people.
I'm looking at stuff. I keep saying, "Do you have?" But I want to hit this button instead. So that's not good. I want to hit that button.
And yes, to the person who knows what my last sentence was directed at, yes, it was directed at you. No pressure.
What are you directing stuff at me? I missed it. What's going on?
No, not you.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say who they are. I know somebody is watching. And
so we have reached out to several people to try to get them to come play with us and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly who Pete's talking about now. And I know there's some.
I'm not gonna say who.
Well, it's fine. I'm not. I don't call people out. I don't call out lurkers. Like, you can lurk in my channel all day long. I'm not going to call you out. If you want me to talk to you, I figure you'll either speak to me, you'll post me, you'll raid me, you'll do something. If you do any of those things, then I'll talk to you. But I can see a list of names over there. I can see who's hiding. You guys are welcome to hide. Hide all you want. I'm not that guy. But I know there's some people that really, really want to be able to play, and they really want to be able to do things and with us. And there's some computer issues. There's some reservations about worrying about whether or not their use of the DAC would be a good use of a summer DAC or not. I as far as I'm concerned, the DACs are free stuff, and I am perfectly fine with whatever it is that they have. I would rather they be used and wasted than not used at all. And I put wasted in quotations because if you're using it to come check out the game to find out whether you like it or not, I don't view that as a waste of a DAC. They were given to everybody so that we could test out the DAC system, and help know before testing to make sure it works. Basically, it generates a new account. And worst case scenario, you get in, you find out like it melts your computer down, and you have to buy a new cooler for it or something. Or you get in, you find out, yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. Like, I think this is the best game ever made. Okay, maybe not the best game ever made, but it's definitely up there on my list.
Can you tell Plum likes the game? Anyone? Anyone at all?
I really hide my feelings. I don't let them out very often. I don't like letting people know what I'm feeling. So, do you still have your? I don't know if I still have my original one of these. What's this thing called?
Your original one of what?
The starter vehicle, the orange starter vehicle.
You mean the thing that I turned into the horrific, monstrosity that became the first vehicle I used to get into space before you?
Yes.
No, I don't. I destroyed the thing.
I was wondering if I had.
I have a cool blueprint of the one that Tech Golem had. I believe it is either somewhere amongst all my crap or still on Haven.
Problem is I have a Bumblebee. That
Check
I don't
what's
think
on
that
here.
was a small, extra small. Because I want to kind of go through some of these and find out if I have anything here that's worth being linked to.
Give me a sec. I'll go check. Because I don't remember if I ever went up there to Haven to finish clearing the stuff off. No, I had to have because I brought the car back. So it's got to be at my base somewhere. So somewhere at my base is a cool blueprint. I'll VR over in a sec and see if I can find it.
Yeah, because I'm looking for like little cars and stuff like that to kind of build stuff out of. Because I think that I want to say this one was see.
Yeah, I wanted to build 2 of them and then put all the parts in the box. And then
What's
make
in
a
the
2-seater
box?
spaceship.
Basic atmosphere engine SXS. I have 368 excess atmospheric engines. Now I'll put this guy down here.
Well, if you've got that many excess engines, then you got plenty to spare.
Yes.
But
I definitely have excess engines. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really not.
It's not up here. Wow, okay. It's definitely not up here. So, gotta be at the
And
base.
it's not a super big deal.
I'm gonna find it now.
Why are they blinking orange? Do
You
not have
sent me down this
Philippines?
crazy rabbit hole. I'm finding it.
Bring that.
Okay, this box. Nope. Is it over in this box? This box is further away.
Oh,
Yeah, so,
somebody's ripped a bunch of stuff out of this one. Dang it.
Sucks.
Well, it just, I get it. Like, the whole great salvaging. But at the same time, like they took all the engines out and then left or took the fuel tanks out, left all the engines. I just think it's a cool design. So I'm just gonna steal the boxes.
Question: do you remember if the X-wing and the TIE fighter from Loaded were DRM free?
I do not believe they are.
Damn. Because if they were, I'd quickly build those at some point soon and make copies. Because TIE fighters and X-wings are always a fun thing to have lying around.
Yeah.
If you want to turn either of those into a glider, blueprints are over.
Yeah, I
by
was
my-
looking at it, but the problem is, it's like since they're not DRM free, I can't. I can't copy
Yeah.
the voxels out. And like so, for those that we're talking about DRM and stuff in the game, and the reason we are is because the game has DRM. So if you build a design and you make it, those voxels, everything that's attached to that core has DRM attached to it, which is good and bad. Because it's good because it does protect people that build stuff and the creators that that are building stuff. It helps make sure that their designs aren't being abused and basically allows them to have good designs and things like that. But at the same time, if you try to edit something and try to change it, like I can edit and change it all day long. But the problem is that once I do that, the DRM is attached to that thing forever. Speaking of being attached to it forever,
Was it the Novark Executus Mark I?
I think so. Yes.
I am bringing you a blueprint of it.
Most Nova Quark stuff, the DRM doesn't exist on, so it makes it. Well, the DRM is there, but as long as you don't activate the DRM, you're okay. So you can kind of get away with making copies of it and using Nova Quark stuff to build new things.
I hate what they've done to territory scanners.
Yeah,
Radio Gaga looks like crap now. Sucks.
oh, that's why. Yeah, 'cause all the stuff being folded on it.
Yeah. Because, it no longer lines up. And
Yeah, you should be able
I
to
had a look. by
to
the way.
decide whether you want it fully deployed or if you want it.
Well, you see, it's supposed to be deployed. So when you build it, it runs an animation. And, it then sits upright. But if you leave and come back, it doesn't run the animation. So... And another thing that's...
Yeah, so somebody's
me.
ripped a bunch of this stuff out of here. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up putting this thing back. Seven.
Alright. Where are you? There are you. What do you want your blueprint?
Oh, can you put it in this car
Which car?
or the pickup truck?
Which car? This car?
Yeah.
It's in this car. I have a
right.
blueprint in this car.
That way I can find it.
Now, if you make a blueprint of the car and put it in the car, you have a blueprint of a car. Ah.
You dog, I heard you like blueprints in your car, so I'll put a blueprint in your car with a blueprint in it.
Ah.
All right.
Oh yeah, did you check to see how much iron you need? Hang on. Goddamn throat. Did you check to see how much iron and stuff you need brought back? Because as I said, if it's less than 120 kiloliters.
It was 211.
Yeah. On second thought, I know what I'm doing next. You're running low on calcium.
Yes.
And I guess I'm taking the ag ship.
It was 211,000 kiloliters of iron that I brought back.
Yeah. You're
And
down to
and that was
13.
what, 2.5 days of that place running.
Yeah. You're down to 13.7 kiloliters of calcium as well.
Yeah,
Which means I need to go to Taylor Mine and pick some up. So I'll mute myself, take an antihistamine, and time for me to space truck back. Actually, I'm going to be space trucking past somewhere with really cheap warp cells, as I'm about to spend all my money on warp cell.
now. So I'm not putting engines and stuff in this, so it's going to be a little bit easier. If you need money for warp cells, I can probably help with that.
So right now, 3,787 at market 6. Let's see how many I can buy. Can I get 500? Nope. Can I get 400? Nope. Oh no, I can get 400. Alright, 400 market 6. That's all my money. Let's hope that's enough. Because I'll have to space truck back. That. Undock. Yep, undock. Then I'll have to get the bag ship, go to Market 6, grab the cells, and then head on around. I will have to stop past the moon and decommission the moon. Which is not a phrase I prefer to say, but decommissioning the moon.
That will fly cars. That isn't look too bad.
Anything there? No, anything there? No. Alright. Do you want me to grab some of the ore now before I walk back from Thags? Because I can hold a bit.
I already brought it all back.
Okay. Well, alright. Still gotta go to Talamai.
Nope. Yeah, I flew the Inquisitor out there and brought it all back. Because in order for me to even be able to find out how much was there, either I had to do a lot of math, or I had to go there and transfer it to a single box.
Yeah. Strangely, I don't know why this is happening, but on some vehicles where I have Arch HUD installed, it just sometimes fires up the normal HUD instead.
That's not very helpful, is it?
If you find that happens, let me know and I'll reinstall Arch HUD for you, because that seems to fix it. but it's a weird, and I don't like the weirds. Not that I have a
Eh,
problem
well,
against weirds, but weirds are weird, and it's confusing. This destination. Map. Well, you know, funnily enough, this thing handles amazingly on Fades.
yeah, it's funny how you go, someplace with a different atmosphere and things work better.
Well, like on empty when I'm on Alioth, any slight turn causes the nose to dive. On Fades, the ship works perfectly. Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's great.
That part is I could probably do with just a bunch of small adjusters or extra small, whatever the hell put on there.
Oh, there's now an update available for the Industry HUD program,
Oh, okay.
so I'll need to install that when I get there. There's also an update for the storage monitoring program we use, so I'll have to do that too.
Yeah. I'm glad a lot of people are thinking back and updating their stuff.
Yeah, it is nice that stuff's coming back, and God knows the last thing we need in this game is all the scripts to die.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, your Inquisitor. Actually, who makes the Inquisitor?
Loaded.
Loaded. Damn. Well, yeah. Well, we can't fix the scripts on that, so we're gonna
So
have
it's
to
kept-
start looking for replacements.
1.2 G's. What the hell did you do that? Oh, jeez.
I know the repo for the damage control script is public. I don't know if anyone's maintaining it, so I may have to fork it and fix it quickly. Did I? What?
Huh? I tried to install a wall. Try to install a wing, see if that helps.
I think I just warped out of the atmosphere of Thades while I was still really close to Thades. Like in the atmosphere of Thades. Kinda close. Parts of my ship are a little crispy now.
Oh.
So that was probably not intentional. Close.
I'm sure those front wings are going to be about life. Feel okay.
Alright, go to Market 6 first. It's on this side of the planet.
Um,
Come on. Other way. Other way. Other way. Oh, shit. Yeah.
oh my God, let's try some. Let's try some quick.
Have you already taken the mini space truck to the
No.
So I could come over there and I could park the space truck and then I could park the space truck next to the space truck.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
You can probably put the mini space truck on the big space truck, and then if you really try, you might even be able to get it to fit inside it. Then you can have a space truck in your
Don't
space truck.
challenge me with a good time. Trying to fit the ship in the ship. Because I totally waste that hour doing that. And then I write the words "Yo dog" on the side of the ship. Maybe I should start breaking actually.
Oh, this. Yeah, I don't think I can get mediums tight.
Yep, you're right. So the update is pretty much just that they've received the shipping information from my Amazon package. Nothing else.
Yeah, that's not the best.
Two-day shipping, my ass.
Yeah,
So I have a question. You use Amazon a bit, right?
I do.
Have they ever delivered on that 2-day shipping thing?
I normally have stuff the next day. There's a lot of things I get the day of. Like there's stuff I can order like right now, and it'll be on my door in literally like 3 or 4 hours. But I have a distribution place that's I have a distribution warehouse that I think it's like 20 to 30 miles away. So I have a distribution channel or station or hub that's like really close. But yeah, most things I can get the 2 day pretty regular.
Okay. I'm guessing it must be one of those usual "it just sucks in Australia" kind of deals then.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll make sure not to keep the Prime after the.
Yeah, my distribution center is fairly close also. But it is a U.S. thing, or a U.S. company. I live near a major U.S. city.
Okay. Prime member. Where is it? And member. And membership.
Yeah.
Here to count.
And then, well, the other thing too is that 2 day member, our 2 day thing only works on Prime stuff. So it has to be when you click on it, it has to say fulfilled by Amazon. So basically, the way it works is Amazon has a distribution center, right? And there's 2 ways you can do it. Either you can sell stuff on Amazon. It sends the request to the company that's supplying it, and then they ship it, and then Amazon reimburses them for the shipping, or they take it, put everything in a box, ship to Amazon, and it sits on a shelf in Amazon's warehouse, and then when you push the button, the little robots go and grab it, stick it in a box, and send it to you. The problem is if you put your stuff in Amazon's warehouse, you have to pay a fee for storage.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it can get the price.
on the Australian website, underneath the item that you picked out actually has, the blue word Prime with a little yellowy, orangey tick.
Oh wow, yeah, but we'll have to look at it and see if it says fulfilled by Amazon or not. But
It doesn't look like it.
so this thing
Shipped
now
from
has
Amazon. It says ships from Amazon, sold by someone else.
then it should be basically fulfilled by Amazon, so it should be fairly quick, unless they just ran out. It's possible they ran out, but at that point, it sounds like it looks great. So 61.3 G's of high altitude lift. Its suspension speed is 43 kilometers per hour.
Nice. Alright, I'm landing at a market. Whatever this one is, 6. I'll let you know how much free storage capacity I have at the end in case you need something.
Okay.
I'm trying to pick up the warp cells before I fly around the planet. Is there anything you need to market 6 while I'm here?
Do they have rocket motors there today? Oh, they have 30 rocket motors there. Medium rocket motors. Would you like me to buy them? I need rocket motors. I don't know if I need 30 of them, but
I'll let you know how much free storage space I've got. once in a second
Well,
once I pick up my
I'm gonna buy them because if I have to, I will go get them later.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know how. Whoa. Stop! 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 This thing empty does not fly well. Sorry, Wraith Heal? Wraith Heal? Check out
Yeah.
Plum. I've distracted you, and I
Oh
apologize.
no, we were talking about the distribution center a little bit ago, but yeah, I have a distribution center fairly close to my house, so. But yeah, the closer the distribution center is, the better your the faster stuff seems to fill up. It's funny how that works.
Hey, go and pick up my warp cell so that I can go pick up a ton of calcium. And then go decommission a moon. Taking a moon out of service.
There you go. Wraith is just fine.
Alright, so just fine.
All right, so this thing looks like it will this will cause some damage. Yeah, I mean these all working. Oh God, those all working. That's not. So a lot of these that I'm building, so this will probably be another a one-off one. So if basically some of these are going to be first come first serve. So if somebody wants a specific ship that I have, actually all the ones I take over there, I'll probably only take one because I want different things because we don't know what's going to work or what isn't going to work. Obviously, the AT-AT and the Peach truck and the forklift are all just single make. Just because it's just.
If you pack up as many engines as you can into those limits, I will collect them and bring them back with me. That's the space I've got to spare and the weight capacity.
Select item. So I am currently at 50 kilometers and 150 tons.
Is that everything you want me to bring, or?
Yeah. So would you like a mission?
Yeah, well, that's the easiest way for me to do it because I can't access your stuff. Set up a mission, I'll collect it and bring it back.
Calling mission. Great calling mission. Like alright. Calling. Got the market. I need rockets. I'm getting gaming, operation, set origin, market 6. Package of rocket parts. First finger. Words collateral.
Mission complete.
What is it saying Madison to space to alien surface? Oh, that was the one you did from the Space Park.
Yep, because that was the closest point. And it did become confuse.
That's what I need more rocket engines. The sad part is you're going to pick them up, bring them all the way from over there, all the way back here. I'm going to put them on my other ship, and then probably take them almost all the way back.
Well, you know, you'll have them
But I
for
need to have
use.
them over here to find out what I need or what I don't have, so I can pick up what I. So I want to build. I want to have it probably at least 4 rocket sleds. Because I think the more rocket sleds we have, the smoother it's going to go. Because I might have to take a crap load of fuel with all
Oh, I'm stupid. I never put any adjusters on the front underside of this truck.
that.
That's why it's having trouble.
Oh. Ugh.
This explains many things.
Yeah, they'll definitely make it hard to lift the nose up.
Whoa.
Not what I want.
No, no, no. Too far. Yeah. I remember watching this. The ship's basically sort of doing this in-air serpentine up and down, just as it turns. Just
Just honestly,
yeah, because I'm having to alternate between rolling it and pushing it up while trying to twist the thing. Because yeah, I just I screwed up. So when I get there, I'm gonna fix that slight, massive mistake, and yeah, this thing should fly amazingly. I really don't know how I managed to miss that. Cause like oh, I know. Because I had to redo all the vertical boosters on the bottom so I could make it. Ah, fuck!
that's it back on wall.
For anyone who isn't familiar with the various structures littering the air around Market 6, there is a 1 voxel wide platform to the east of Market 6.
Did you find it with your
My
face?
heels touched it.
They need to do something about the things. I understand, like, you can't go through and just, like, remove people's stuff, but come on, man. Kind of want to do something with this one.
I'm in
But
space. Let's not be in space.
I want to do something with this one, but probably going to strip the front of this out and put another cockpit on it. I think this one would look better with a cockpit on it. But I don't think I think this one is So if you do go in here, if you're trying to find out who's got DRM on it, right? It's the unexpected one. It's DRM enabled. It is possible that if they've left the game or once beta has gone, some DRMs will start releasing after that. But a lot of stuff, like even though the Potato Star, even though the DRM's released on that, I didn't make that design. I would sell it. I made full like that the wings slope out. I do like forward swept. I need to make sure I need to go and turn, especially on a lot of these things. I need to turn, like giveaway. I need to turn the DRM back on. What are you doing? What are you? Oh, I didn't know you like it so horrible. All right. Like some of these, like this guy here, like some of these guys, I would prefer to trying to go with stuff that's a little bit more fancy. Fun part trying to figure out. There's so much weird stuff. Who went back there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. Like that would be it's a cool looking design. So we spent a lot of time at it. But I may have to just put it top of the box without do bad things to it. And once I start getting into like weird freaking voxels, takes now. Let's see. Chug. Yeah, the console one that does. So when I rebuilt all of my talents on my accounts, basically I have one of my offs does efficiency, and the other one does. Let's see, what is it?
Hey Plum.
Yes.
I'm connected on mobile real quick.
Okay.
I forgot that my internet was going to go down
Ah.
So
Were you are you currently crashing?
Sorry?
Are you currently crashing?
Yeah, my ship will be crashing somewhere. I don't know where.
All right. Well, I'll put a rescue ship together, and then so that I can get over there to help you repair it.
Yeah, as I don't have internet, I'm gonna try and see if I can get my mobile to have enough bandwidth that I can re-log in and recover. But yeah, I won't be in voice, so
Yeah, that's fine, man. That sucks. Yeah, I know you told me about it, but I forgot to.
yeah, that's sort of all right.
All right.
Where's?
Yeah, let me know if you need help to get over there. I'll get over there and help you repair it. Yeah. So basically, I have one of these. This guy here does. He does basically all the efficiencies, all the handling. So all the basic stuff. I didn't go into combat and efficiency or finance element. Like I didn't do those yet. But I got level 3 on everything. And then this guy has industry efficiency. So one all has the efficiency. I have the proficiency, so that allows me to use the equipment. And then the other one has the crafting, which is the productivity, which gives me bonuses to how much I produce. So the efficiency, like the similar efficiency, minus 2% crafting time, so it causes it to craft fast. The productivity basically takes less items to make it and makes more items. So yeah, lots of fancy stuff there. I just want to make a good one too, but this is I would say DRM on it. Like this one, I can make this one. I don't know. I may make one out of this. This one's DRM free. This one has DRM on it, but if I go and look here, it says order DRM. So what happens is if you do make a ship in the game, and then you leave the game after 3 months, it basically releases it from you. So this is Dr. Boy. Same thing with like Baby Shark. Like Baby Shark, you'll see it's Dragon's Forge. This one is off. Another one that is good. So you'll see a lot of them, and like this one here, like you'll see Plum Yeti. It should be. Hopefully Pete's not too bad off. If I need to, I can run over and help. All right, I'm just gonna go down here. That's great. Do that. We try this again. Let's try the part where I don't face the board. What I should do is I should keep this one set up via the rest of the ship. So just keep fuel and raid for someone. Maybe the havoc.
Okay, I am on mobile data. I have no idea how this sounds.
You've done all right so far.
Yeah, so I had lost about 1,000 meters in height, but it was just gliding along happily.
Oh, that's nice of it.
So it didn't break. It just just kept going. So I'm flying again now. The worst part is I downgraded the data plan on my mobile because I don't use mobile data.
Yeah.
So I have like 8 gig of data and then I'm out of data. So this could be interesting.
Yeah. Well, it'll be enough to get you where you can land.
Well,
Unless
I'm
you're
gonna
going to
see if I
try to
can
make
get
it
all
here
the way
anyway.
around there.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make it there because I got no idea.
So, I wonder.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I want to give away two. Maybe I'll save this one for later. I won't pick this one for the first one. Because I have the shuttle giveaway. So maybe I'll save the raid for later. Because so ideally what we want to do this Sunday we're gonna do the first one of these Flugtags, right? So I want to do it every month. I want to try like the first Sunday of the month. I want to try to do it. And then as we learn more and as that event happens, if that one works, and then we'll look at trying another type of event. I have a few other events that I kind of want to do, but trying to work the bugs out of some of the events, trying to figure out what we need to do and how they work, and going through the learning process of running events in game is important. But the first Sunday of the month, I want to try to do that. This all leads up to November. We'll have the big giveaway, right? So I want to build up towards like the championship. Maybe we should do that too, Pete. Have like a qualifier. So if you win one of the previous ones, then you go into the special prize pool on Extra Life's game day. But the problem is I don't like requiring people to be, like you have to be here on this day. I don't know how to do it. It's just trying to make it more interesting, more fun. But yeah, so the idea is to have people kind of build stuff, give them a couple times to kind of test things out, so that way we do have the ability to kind of do stuff. I want to try to figure out. And then that's the other thing too is I do want people to be able to test and have an idea of how it works. I will probably, once we get all the rocket sled stuff figured out, I will probably make the rocket sled available. So if people do want blueprints of it, they'll be able to get a blueprint of it. Just so that if they want to test on their own, they can. So that that way, if they want to see how their glider performs, they'd have to have a buddy to help them. But because it is a 2-man launch operation. I got all that stuff loaded up. Got that thing built. Kind of hit the spot where I've kind of run out of ideas for today. So, and of course, Comcast just generally being Comcast put me in a great mood. So, so I am going to go see if there's somebody around. Fortunately, we're leaving so much earlier than we usually do. So our normal people that we host aren't there. I've had you know what? That's somebody we haven't rated in flipping forever. We are going to raid Nikita. Do me a favor. He looks like he's doing software and game development today. He's a little bit metal. He's definitely a character. Do me a favor. Go hang out. Tell him I said hi, and wish him well with whatever endeavors he's working on. Do we not actually grab the entire name anymore? That's not something we do now. We just grab half it. All right, that one. All right, you guys, do me a favor. Go tell Zeke I said hi, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Have a good day. Bye.